All right, so I had to fix the pool today. Had to replace one of the pipes on there and had to do some PVC, and that was fun. So in all of this, the pool was full. We'd gotten a couple inches of rain, the pool was full, and then it sprung a leak, so I had to repair a pipe. It's always fun here on the farm. But because of all the rain that we've gotten, we had a lot of growing that was going on in our garden with just regular watering from the well. But the plants weren't really doing, I mean, they weren't dying or anything, but they weren't doing really fantastic. And then we got a couple of days of rain, and God gave us some rain, and our plants just took off. These things just went crazy. Mainly these zucchini went crazy. And as you can see, they are very big. I mean, that's my hand, and that's one of the smaller leaves. We have plenty of fruit down in there and things like that. And so when we first planted these, we put in some stakes.
Look at the little baby praying mantis. It's a praying mantis, right?
It's a praying
mantis. It's the right shape. It's so little. Sorry I interrupted you.
No, that's fun. So you can see a praying mantis there. It is tiny. That praying mantis, it's about a ½ inch long.
Here's my finger for comparison.
And it ran away.
It did.
But that's good.
Yes. Here we want. I thought it was a squash bug, which is why
So praying mantis are good to have out there. They're eating all the bad stuff. And if there's little ones out there, that means that there's big ones around somewhere, and hopefully they're eating the bad stuff. So that's kind of cool. But like I was saying, before the ELB said, hey, we have eggplant here, and we planted in this row. We have some pepper over here, some banana pepper, and I can't remember, I think those are banana pepper as well. But you see this, the zucchini are just going everywhere. When we first put this in, we put in the stakes, and we knew that we were going to be tying them up. And we probably should have done this a little bit sooner, but we're going to get to it today. We're going to tie them up because as the zucchini grow, the plant grows, that's where the fruit grows. And so we don't want this spreading all over the garden, so we're gonna tie them to the stakes today. But we've never done it this way. Last time that we grew squash and zucchini, we just kind of let them go on the ground. We saw somewhere on the big Wide Web that you can tie up zucchini like this and it'll save space and things like that. So we're also probably gonna be doing some trimming of the leaves, kind of like you do tomato and other plants where you trim the leaves below where the fruit is, so the plant is focused on growing the fruit and not leaves.
Well, we're going to cut these legs off, and the nylon is soft, so it won't dig into the plant. The scissors are dull. So we'll pull the leaves up and wrap the hose around it, and it'll cause the plant to grow up instead of out. At least that's the goal. And we might want to look around on the Wide Web and see if there's something cheaper than nylons like this. But
yeah, all right. Well, I don't know.
Did you break it?
No, maybe they're not long enough yet.
Because then they grow up.
Think I should take this one?
You can wait. We can take that one tomorrow.
Cord.
We've cut the leaves below the fruit and just pulled them up and put them on the stake. So we'll see. You can see they take up a whole lot less space now. We'll see if they grow. We've already gotten about 15 zucchini off the plants, so our attitude is if nothing else grows, we got 15 zucchini. But hopefully something else will grow. We'll see.
All right, so we've trimmed them all up and tied them up, and So I guess this is one of the things where in gardening they talk about you've got to come out every day and do just little bits, so you don't have to save it up and do a whole lot at once, and it gets out of hand that way. So it's just going to be one of those things, coming out for 10-15 minutes a day, checking on things and making sure that everything is trimmed up. So as you can see, that's really cleaned up a lot of what was there, giving it a lot of room. It's opened up room for the okra that's here on the side, and given plenty of room to the peppers and all of the other plants that are there. We also were able to take out quite a few squash bugs and their eggs on a lot of these leaves. Had a lot of squash bug eggs, so we'll take those out and we will burn them. Because we don't like squash bugs, and we don't like squishing squash bugs. A little maintenance. Now, one of the things I have been doing is both the ELB and I have been coming out and doing the cucumbers, and we've been training them to go up the trellis that we built, and so that seems to be working really well. We come out every day and make sure that we take the ones that have vined out on the ground and put them up in the trellis, and they seem to be doing pretty well. The corn is taking off, which I really am excited about, and the marigolds are blooming. So hopefully the companion plant thing will work, and that will stave off some of the insects that are wanting to eat our food. All right, so that's it. It's been another lovely day out here with the ELB doing our garden. So until next time, cheers.
We can also keep it cleaned up in here now, which will help keep the bugs away too.